We're into the final run-in of the championship, and still the relegation battle, as always, as it is every season, is very interesting. For me, there's probably 10 sides, I'm pushing it there a little bit, that could probably get relegated this season. It's some very interesting reading here for me, and some very interesting listening for you. So get yourself comfy. Hopefully you guys go on to enjoy the video. If you do, drop a like and subscribe as always. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below and who are your 3 sides to go down. Enjoy the video. We're going to begin by taking a look of each 10 sides run-ins for the final few games. So we're going to look at Plymouth, Luton, Derby, Cardiff, Stoke, Hull, Oxford, Portsmouth, Swansea and QPR. Swansea and QPR will probably be fine, but for one of these tables I'm about to show you, it's very interesting reading for QPR fans. Plymouth end the season like this: Watford away, Norwich home, Swansea away, Sheffield United home, Middlesbrough away, Coventry home, Preston away and Leeds home on the final day, which will be an incredible fixture, that one. Luton end the season by playing Hull away, Leeds home, Stoke away, Blackburn home, Derby away, Bristol City home, Coventry home and West Brom away on the final day. Derby end the season by playing Preston home, Swansea away, Burnley home, Portsmouth away, Luton home, West Brom away, Hull away and Stoke home on the final day. Cardiff plays Sheffield Wednesday home, QPR away, Preston North End away, Stoke home, Sheffield United away, Oxford home, West Bromwich Albion at home and Norwich away on the final day. Stoke play QPR home, Preston away, Luton home, Cardiff away, Sheffield Wednesday home, Leeds away, Sheffield United home, Derby away. Hull face off against Luton at home, Sheffield Wednesday away, Watford away, Coventry home, Swansea away, Preston at home, Derby at home and Portsmouth away on the final day. Oxford will face Middlesbrough away, Sheffield United at home, QPR at home, Sheffield Wednesday away, Leeds at home, Cardiff away, Sunderland home and Swansea away on the final day. Portsmouth face off against Blackburn at home, Millwall away, Coventry away, Derby at home, Norwich away, Watford at home, Sheffield Wednesday away and Hull at home on the final day. Swansea face Leeds away, Derby at home, Plymouth at home, Sunderland away, Hull at home, QPR away, Millwall away and Oxford at home. And finally, QPR's final 8 games are Stoke away, Cardiff at home, Oxford away, Bristol City at home, Preston North End away, Swansea at home, Burnley at home and Sunderland away to end the season off there for QPR. Now, of course, all of these sides have got different games to play, so let's have a look at the fixture difficulty for each of these sides. Lower the points means that the teams that you're playing are higher up in the table on average. So let's have a look at the run-in. Plymouth Argyle have a fixture difficulty rating of 69, which is the toughest run-in out of these 10 sides. Oxford United have a score of 79, which is the 9th trickiest. Next up, Luton, who need points at the moment, have a fixture difficulty rating of 89. Cardiff are next with a fixture difficulty rating of 100. Portsmouth fixture difficulty rating is 101, so very similar to Cardiff there. QPR are next up with a fixture difficulty rating of 103. On paper, it's looking quite good for Stoke City, who have a fixture difficulty rating of 110. They do face quite a few sides down there in the table. Next up, it's Swansea with the 3rd easiest fixture run-in of the bottom 10 with a score of 114 for the fixture difficulty rating. Second, it's Derby County. They've been on a good run recently under John Eustace. They have the 2nd easiest run-in on paper with a score of 118. And with the easiest fixture difficulty run-in is Hull City of 119. So far this season, Plymouth have an accumulated points per game record of 0.86. Over the final few games, they're expected to pick up 6.8 points. Luton have a very poor points per game as well this season, 0.92. Over the final 8 fixtures, they're expected to pick up around 7 points. Derby have averaged 1 point per game this season, so from the final 8, you guessed it, they're expected to pick up 8 more points. Cardiff have picked up just over 1 point per game this season, 1.02. They're expected to pick up around 8 points, just like Derby. The exact same goes for Stoke, who are expected to pick up just over 8 points at the end of the season. Hull have a points per game record this season of 1.07, expected to pick up around 8.5 points this season. I know you can't pick up half points, but I'd say if it's under, obviously 5, round down, over 5, round up. So Hull, you're probably expecting around 9 points towards the end of this season. Oxford have a points per game of 1.10, expecting just under 9 points towards the end of this season. Portsmouth fans can expect the exact same as Oxford fans towards the end of the season, just under 9 points. Swansea have a points per game of 1.15. We can expect around 9 points towards the end of the season. But QPR have by far and away the best year with points per game so far this season of 1.18. They can expect around 9.5 points towards the end of this season. So from the run-in, let's have a look at the reverse fixtures and the outcomes are there. Apply it to the final games here and see how many points each side would collect between now and the end of the season. Plymouth would pick up only 3 more points with a horrible goal difference of -15 just from the final 8. Luton would pick up 10 more points with a goal difference worsening by -4. Derby, their goal difference has actually improved by +2 and picking up 9 points from their final 8. Cardiff would only pick up 6 points with a -6 goal difference, and Stoke would be exactly the same. Hull would pick up 6 points as well, but a better goal difference, only -4 this time. Oxford, it's time to worry for them. They only pick up 3 points from the remaining 8, with a horrible goal difference of -17. Portsmouth would only pick up 5 points, with a goal difference of -7. Swansea would be looking to pick up 12 points towards the end of the season, with a +2 goal difference. QPR win this one yet again with 13 points expected for them if they can replicate the reverse fixtures results, also gaining +2 on the goal difference, which would see the reverse table looking like this. So off the reverse fixtures, the table would look like this. Plymouth would finish bottom on 36 points with a horrible goal difference of -52. Oxford would finish in 23rd. Luton 22nd, Cardiff would escape the drop on 45 points. Notice there's so many sides on 45 points. It could really come right down to the wire onto goal difference this season. Cardiff would survive by 4 goals. Mental. Stoke would also finish 20th on 45 points as well. 19th would be Portsmouth on 47 points. Hull would also finish on 47 points with a better goal difference. So would Derby in 17th on 47 points. Swansea would make it up to 16th with 56 points. And QPR would finish on 58 points. If we have a look at the form of the last 5 games, divide it out and apply it to the final 8 games, this is how the championship would look. So Plymouth would accumulate 4 more points. Luton would accumulate 7 more points. Derby would get 9 more. Cardiff would finish with 6 extra points. Stoke would finish with 4 extra points. Hull would accumulate 8 more points. Oxford would gain 4 extra points. Portsmouth would gain 6 more points. Swansea with 7. And QPR with just 1. They've been awful in the last 5 games, losing all 4 and drawing 1. So that would correlate to the championship looking like this, if it was based off the form and the form carried on for the final 8 games. Bottom would yet again be Plymouth with 39 points, a bit better than the reverse fixture table. Stoke would be going down in 23rd with 45 points. Luton would be unable to escape the drop with 46 points. QPR would finish 21st with 47 points, 1 point from safety. They really need to fix this form out quickly. Oxford would have finished in 20th with 48 points. Cardiff on 49 points in 19th. Portsmouth on 52 points in 18th. Derby would make it up to 52 points in 17th. Hull 54 in 16th. And Swansea would finish off the best off current form with 55 points in 16th. And finally, my predicted bottom 3. It's tough. It's really tricky. I think Plymouth are nailed on to go down now. I just don't see a way that they can go. They can stay up. They've got the hardest run-in on paper. They've got to play a lot of the top sides. I just don't see a way that Plymouth stay up this season. I think they would have had to started their comeback against the teams that they were playing before the international break, where they actually had favourable fixtures. For me, they will finish bottom of the table and go back down to League One. 23rd, this is really tricky. I've loved Oxford this season, but their run-in is not nice to them. And recently they've been slipping up a bit too often. Gary Rowett had that great month in charge with them after he initially joined. This is going to be one big test for Oxford and Gary Rowett. I think they do go down though in 23rd. And the final relegation spot. It's tricky. There's loads of sides. The likes of Stoke, I really am considering. QPR I think would be fine, although their form is worrying at the moment. Luton are another big question mark over them, but it just seems too good for them to go down, you know. I don't mean that in a bad way, by the way. I did enjoy Luton in the Premier League, but, you know, Sunderland doing it, is it too predictable now that Luton are going to do it as well? Maybe, I'm not too sure. It just doesn't seem right, though. Derby under John Eustace seem to be fine. Cardiff are a side who, they're going to have to scrape it if they do survive. Stoke as well under Robbins. Everyone thought they'd be okay, but results just haven't been that great for them. Hull, I think they'll be okay under Ruben Sellers. A bit nervy, but they should be fine. Portsmouth are going to have enough home games to get over the line, I think, just about. Swansea and QPR, as I say, should be okay. But the one side I think will finish 22nd is Cardiff. Now, I'm trying to put my bias to one side. Cardiff have got a pretty tricky run-in against some, you know, good sides. Sheffield United in there, Norwich in there, West Brom in there, Sheffield Wednesday also, QPR, Preston, Stoke, which is a huge game in there as well, and Oxford. Them two in particular, 6 pointers for Cardiff. They have to win them games. There's a lot of games in the final few games where these teams do play each other, which is massive. But for me, my bottom three, Plymouth, Oxford, Cardiff to go down. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Hopefully this video has made sense to you. If there's anything you're unclear about, because I get it's a lot of numbers in this, maybe you want something explained. I do my best to put graphics on the screen to explain it all to you. But please drop a comment if something doesn't quite make sense. This is just for a bit of fun, just to try and see what can happen, because we all love this league. I've got a video coming out as well for the top end of the championship as well, so keep an eye on that one. But for me, Cardiff, Oxford and Plymouth to go down this season. Let me know yours if you have enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.